Live pictures from Juneteenth celebrations in Seattle at this hour. People coming together to commemorate the end to slavery in the United States. And thanks so much for joining us. I'm Steve Rabel, once again, reporting from home.
And I'm Monique Minglavin here in the Cairo 7 studios. Now, we are seeing rallies across Western Washington. That includes gatherings in Seattle, also in Tacoma. And in Washington, D.C., demonstrators marched to the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. Crowds silently took a knee for 8 minutes, 46 seconds in recognition of George Floyd's death. Cairo 7's Gary Horker leads our team coverage tonight from Judkins Park in Seattle. And Gary, a big rally there focused on how we can all work to make positive change.
That's right, Monique. The ongoing theme here all day is not just about talking about what needs to change. We all need to be about provoking and living those changes on a day-to-day basis. And they gave concrete examples. I'm going to get out of the way right now, and you can see live. That's the dais. This event has been going on for about 4 hours now. Elected leaders are hearing from people grieving over oppression, police shootings, and being targeted because of their race, and they vow to make this an annual learning event.
I said, this is Juneteenth. We free around here today.
For the first time in Seattle history, the crowd gathering to observe Juneteenth Day believe they are here to change history.
Listen, that's how you build power.
Andre Taylor, whose organization Not This Time organized the rally, explained why this Juneteenth is so different.
And our name, Not This Time, is a revelation of how we were feeling. That you might have beat us 400 years before, but not this time.
I'm actually glad I'm here to become more knowledgeable about what really is Juneteenth. I've read about it as a kid growing up.
But Jamal Wilcox told me until he saw events like this one this year, he never really saw the importance for people of every race to evolve with a new sense of connection and community.
This shouldn't be just specifically on one race. We all should come together knowing that we all stuck together.
Why does it take one day? Why does it take 1 month for us to celebrate each other and be kind and love each other?
We are still not free. Or whatever intention of that freedom was supposed to mean, we know that we're still fighting for equality. We know that there's systemic racism. We know that there's excessive uses of force. We know that these things happen every day.
My son had dreams and goals.
The theme of dismantling systemic injustice was echoed by a long line of families who lost people they love to police shootings. One of them was Alexis Francois Dunlap, whose son was shot in the back during a sting operation by detectives.
I'm so happy to see so many people finally standing up. So many people finally reaching out and demanding change.
Now, as we were preparing to give you this report, Jenny Durkin, the Seattle's mayor, got up there and said, I need to learn and evolve too as your mayor. See her comments and the interesting way the crowd received those comments in about the 1 hour. Live tonight from Judkins Park, I'm Gary Horker, Cairo 7 News.
All right, Gary, thanks so much. Now, how about this? A huge crowd of Black Lives Matter supporters just now wrapping up a march through Seattle's Central District. Cairo 7's Essex Porter is live with the big issue that they're fighting for in addition to police abuse, ending police abuse. Essex.
And we are live at two places at the core of the African American experience in Seattle. This is the African American Museum, the old Coleman School, and this huge crowd now spread out over Jimi Hendrix Park. People say the Black Lives Matter movement means not only ending police abuse, but making African Americans full partners in the economic growth of this country. A crowd 1,000 strong marching through the Central District, Seattle's historic black neighborhood. On this Juneteenth, feeling this time there is something different.
Just for people to come together, to see that stop the violence, the killing of unarmed black people, men and women, children in the world today.
Police abuse is far from the only issue. This march is organized by economic development groups led by Africatown Seattle and the King County Equity Now Coalition. They point to evidence that African Americans have been left out as the central area has prospered they want that to change.
We're talking about my people here. Yeah, these are my people. This is my neighborhood. This is where my family's from. Yeah, there's no choice. I gotta be here.
This time I think that it was just like something snapped in like my apathy as well. I think that there's a certain amount of justification to not watch the news and not engage that I took, and something finally, like an emotional wall, broke, and I just didn't want to be complacent anymore.
Thousands of people who didn't want to be complacent anymore filling Jimi Hendrix Parks just as far as I can see. This crowd absolutely huge. It is a sign of the commitment to change that so many people now have. Reporting live in Seattle, Essex Porter, Cairo 7 News.
Quite a crowd, and thousands of dock workers up and down the coast added their voices to the growing chorus of demonstrators demanding justice. Longshoremen rallied at Pier 46 today while staging an 8-hour work stoppage, all to honor Juneteenth. Organizers say this is more than a fleeting moment. It is a movement that will not end until sweeping changes are finally embraced.
And we who believe in justice, we who believe in freedom, cannot rest until there's truly freedom and justice for all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Seattle was just one of 29 ports along the West Coast to take part in that work stoppage.